Kenya kwa majina ni Benson Baresia, seneta mtarajiwa na County. Kwanza kabisa nataka kusimama na familia ya Otieno na kuwapa pole kwa kupoteza mpendwa wao. Lakini sasa kama Mkenya mzalendo ambaye anajua sheria, ningependa kwamba kuona kana kwamba haki ya jamii ya Bwana Otieno imefanyika. Na kama wazee wa mtaa tunasema Otieno asipofanyiwa haki, kuna tambiko ya Wajaluo tutafanya kule. Tutaleta wenye wameua Otieno kwa meza kama serikali itafanya, kwa sababu kama itabidi tuende kwa wazee watatatua haya maneno. Kwa hivyo ninawaambia wale ambao wamepanga kuua wa Kenya kwa sababu ya kusema ukweli, tuko na spiritual constitutional court that will not manage. Number 2, which is very important, I want to address Bwana Douglas Kanja. This is not the first time I'm addressing you. If you cannot protect the life of Kenyans through the police, then I wish to let you know that we don't have business any business to do. I want you to tender your resignation, because all these questions that are going unanswered, because I'm told Mr. Otieno had reported these threats before, but nothing you have done as the police inspector of police. So mine is too simple to tell you one statement, that Mr. Kanja and the entire OCS Molo Nakuru to tender their resignation where it's possible. Number 3, the sitting administration. We know very well, all of us went to the streets and opposed the finance bill. It was not, according to the law of the Republic of Kenya, peaceful picketing is enshrined in the Constitution. But now we have gone peacefully picketing, and you have called us the name of broad-based government and concessional talks, but now you are killing us. This thing of abduction must come to an end, or else a commission of inquiry should be formed to look into this abduction. Bwana President, you are the one with power. We appeal to you honorably to stop this abduction thing. These are our kids. They went to the street to oppose the finance bill peacefully, because they have gone through the constitution, they understand the law, and they know their rights. They didn't touch anybody, but now they are disappearing. We are calling upon young men and women, come 2027, I don't know if we'll get there, Gen Z will give you a statement of telling you, we are tired with this administration. Start packing quietly and go. With Molo, we are waiting to see the way you are good in covering. We are tired and we are no longer afraid of anything. We are coming for you.
To speak on which I'm the president of the Kenya Bunge la Wananchi Caucus. We are gathered here in Nakuru County, and the purpose of our gathering is to address this matter of the gruesome murder of our brother and our colleague, the late Mr. Richard Otieno. My colleagues have spoken, and that is the stand of the Bunge. We are saying, as the members of the Bunge la Wananchi and as the civil society organizations, that we want to know, we're demanding to know what led to the death of Mr. Richard. We know that before his death, he reported several threats cases at the Bagon police station and in Molo. And the police there, and together with the OCS in Molo, they all have the information about the late Richard's information about the threats and even matters touching on his death. Second one, before Richard died, there were some people who assaulted him. That is also a matter that is before the court, meaning the police were to give him full security because he had made a lot of reports at the police about his life. Therefore, as the Bunge, we are only concerned that why must we lose innocent Kenyans? Why must we lose young people simply because they are speaking their rights? It is not right to find yourself in such a very awkward and a desperate position that the late Richard found himself simply because he spoke all that he was supposed to speak. The Constitution is very clear on how we need to operate. We have the right to express our opinions. We have the right to gather. We have the right to demonstrate, and we have the right to do everything, provided that we are doing it within the confines of the law. Therefore, we supported Richard by the time he was alive because all that he was doing was within the confines of the law. Secondly, we want to ask the OCS for Molo. We want to ask the Assistant Chief for Elbagon, all the security apparatus that comes from Molo constituency. And we are telling them, it is upon now the police to see to it that investigations are carried in a very proper manner so that the public may know what led to the death of this young girl in Kenya. A person who believed in the Constitution, a person who stood very right and upright each and every moment things were getting out of hands. And lastly, as the Bunge leadership, today while here in Nakuru, we want to say that members of the Bunge are like the opposition, because today as we speak, opposition is dead. Therefore, Bunge la Wananchi is playing the role of opposition. And as Bunges, we have agreed that we will not leave or will not sit and relax while government is doing things that are not pleasing the Wananchi. As taxpayers, we want the government to provide services to our people. We want the government to make sure that they do development that they promise the people. Your Excellency, Mr. President, William Samoei Ruto, you have an obligation, you have a duty as the President to unite all Kenyans. You have a duty to protect the innocent youths, boys and girls. You have a duty through the police to see to it that the lives and properties of our people are protected. It is very unfortunate. It is quite uncalled for. It is very barbaric. It is not right for our people to keep on disappearing in the name of abductions. While you are there, Mr. President, we're calling you because the buck stops with you as the head of this nation. The police is under you. You all have the powers and authority to defend us as a young people. You all have the powers and authority to see to it that the lives of our people are protected. Lastly, we are asking you, Mr. President, the Bunge are also requesting you that while you are making appointments, the government appointments, kindly consider the Bunge, because you have done several appointments, but the leadership of the Bunge have always been left outside. We are telling you next time when you make these appointments, because the other day we just saw you did recycling. You brought people who are past 60 years, but you remember very well you did promise Kenyans that you will not make appointments to the age of 60. But what you have done is an abuse on the side of the young people who are always complaining that they don't have opportunities in your government because there are no job opportunities. Therefore, as you organize this government through a system of broad-based, see to it that all sectors are covered. The Bunges are covered, the civil society organizations are covered, the clergy are covered, the politicians are covered. Everybody is part of this government. That is our clarion call, and we are asking you to see to it that that is taken care of. As to the family of the late Richard, as the Bunge, we are demanding for justice, because justice delayed is justice denied. Therefore, we are saying we need justice to that family. And the only justice is to tell the public who murdered the late Richard. The second justice is to see to it that the family is compensated. The family is compensated through any form that the Constitution allows. And on the side of the abductions, those that are dead, the ones that were maimed, the ones that were injured in any form during the demonstrations on the 2023 finance bill and 2024 and 2025, we want the government to compensate these families. They must compensate the families, those that lost their loved ones, and the ones that their loved ones are still suffering as a result of those wounds. They must be compensated. That is the only way that we'll see that this government is ours, and we'll support broad-based through that. Thank you, and may God bless you.